Clearly, we're seeing human trafficking in the state. One of the things that we have difficulty with, there's not great data. But what we do know is that our interstates are a thoroughfare for human trafficking, both going north and south and east and west, and that we've been able to identify pockets along those routes in which we believe that commercial sex trafficking is not only rampant, but also undetected by many. One of the things I'm proud about right now is I think our training is expansive and it's growing. And what we try to do is to target those areas that have impact directly with victims of human trafficking. We brought in some training relating to the interdiction on our highways to be able to allow law enforcement to spot those children that are the victims of commercial sex trafficking. We have targeted communities with law enforcement to be able to talk about the illicit massage parlors that are out there and how to identify those. And then we tried to look at other groups that would have contact with victims and allow them to be able to greater identify them. For example, our truckers. We're going to be working with our truckers and our truck stops to be able to help them identify particularly young women that are involved in the commercial sex trafficking and to be able to report that to law enforcement and for us to get services quickly. Those that are engaged in this issue need to be aware of this simply, that we are ramping up our resources, that we are training more and more law enforcement, and that this is a priority not only for me as Attorney General, but for the state of Alabama. We'll continue to be vigilant in prosecuting these cases. We will seek maximum punishments, and we'll send a message that human trafficking is not wanted in this state. For victims to know that there are people out there ready, willing, and able to help. For them to understand that there are people that right now are willing to be able to deal with the needs that they have, whether it be from the standpoint of addiction, housing, jobs, that there is a community of passionate people that want to be able to help, that there is a better life ahead. They need to give us the opportunity to be able to intervene in that way, to change their course, and to give them hope for the future.
Hey, baby girl. Daya! Let's go!
Hey, you're bleeding. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? Did that man out there hurt you? Do you want to come with me? I can take you somewhere safe with some good people. And what is your name?
Daya!
What was that about?
This young girl is not okay. I tried to get her to like come with us or something, and I'm pretty sure that something's not right, and I feel
What
like I
happened?
should have done something, and I don't know what to do. She was like bleeding and cleaning herself. Did you see
goodness.
them? I just need to do something, and I don't. Should I call like 911 or
Yeah.
yeah.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she. Hi, yeah, I'm on off of
Like the
28.
28?
Like, yeah. There's a couple. I don't think they're a couple. I think this is a man who's taking control of a young girl, and they're in a. What is that, babe? Do you see
I
what?
think it's like a blue
Yeah,
Mustang.
it's a blue Mustang. Okay. Okay. Yes.
And I
okay.
think they're like headed out right
yeah,
now.
They're leaving right now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, are you all right?
No, I'm fine. I just don't know that it's gonna like actually do anything.
I swear.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, you did!
No, baby, no,
Yeah.
I didn't. Baby, I promise I don't know. They must be out. Please stop. Please stop.
Daya, I'm Detective Carson. I work with the trafficking task force. We got a tip earlier. I'd like to help you out, if you let me.
They hunt for people who don't have a family. They find people who don't have people that care about them or in their corner. And it's like they knew that I didn't have anybody else. I didn't have anybody. Nobody was going to miss me if I didn't show up somewhere.
There's still a market for young girls. And that trafficker recognizes that, and he's going to exploit that for all it's worth. He's going to exploit her vulnerabilities, her low self-esteem, her family background, her socioeconomic background, to make himself money.
He would choke me, strangle me, things like that. I started to just not care anymore about anything. I had a feeling that it was gonna be my life, that I was gonna take my life or he was gonna take my life. I just didn't think I was gonna make it through that night. I just remember laying in the bed and saying, God, if you're real, all of these things that I've been through my whole life, from my childhood till now, God, if you are real, I need you.
While I was in jail, I was able to get clear-headed enough to think about, okay, what's going on? What can I do? What are my options? Do I have any options? Because at that point, I knew that if I went back out, I was going to die because I wanted to die. I began to pray, and
I know that when people look at me and they hear some of my story, they say, "Oh, you don't look like you've been through that." And I'm like, thank God. Because if I wore what I had been through, it's only by the grace of God that I don't wear that anymore.